Good morning, grade 7s. On to exercise 7.10 today, and we will be multiplying decimals by whole numbers. Let's look at this example here. 0,3 times by 4. Now, we're going to convert these into common fractions and then multiply the numerators and the denominators. So 0,3 is 3 over 10, and 4 will be 4 over 1. 3 times 4 is 12. 10 times 1 is 10. Now to convert this back into a decimal, remember that the number must end in the tenths column. So, if we put it like that, where it ends in the tenths column, and we bring our comma down, our number is 1, 2. Let's look at that slightly differently. Let's look at 0,3 times by 0,4. Once again, we change it into common fractions, and we get 3 times 4 is 12, and 10 times 10 is 100. So, we need to end in the hundredths column. So the 12 becomes 0,12. Let's look at 1,2 times by 0,105. Just because the numbers look more complicated doesn't mean it's any more difficult. 1,2 is 1 and 2 over 10 times by 105 over tenths, hundredths, thousandths over 1,000. We need to change this mixed number into an improper fraction. So it will be 12 over 10 times by 105 over 1,000. 12 times 105 is 1,260, and 10 times 1,000 is 10,000. We need to end in the 10,000ths column. Tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. So our numerator needs to end in the 10,000ths column. So there is our answer. Right, question number 1 in exercise 7.10 asks you to do exactly what I've just shown you. Convert into common fractions and then multiply numerators and denominators. Question number 2 is asking you how many decimal places will be in an answer. So let's look at this problem. 0,1 times by 0,1 times by 0,001. How many decimal places are there in this problem? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 decimal places in the answer to that problem. question 3 is asking you to find the products. So let's look at a question from question 3. Let's look at A. 3 times by 0,09. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut which you will find at the top of page 119. If you ignore the zeros and the decimals for the moment, and you just say 3 times by 9, which is 27. Then we look at the decimal places. There are no decimal places here because 3 is a whole number. But here we've got 1, 2 decimal places. So our answer needs to have 2 decimal places as well. So starting from this side, 1, 2, and we put our 0 in there. If we were to multiply this out in a down sum, we would come to the same conclusion. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 0 is 0, plus the 2 is 2. 3 times 0 is 0, and we must bring our comma down. So you are welcome to do it this way. But why don't I show you another one? Let's look at 0,09 multiplied by 0,08. Watch carefully. Ignore all zeros and all decimal commas. Let's just look at the 9 and the 8. 9 multiplied by 8 is 72. Easy, your times tables. Now let's look at how many decimal places our answer should have. We've got 2 on this side and 2 on that side, which makes it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is our answer. And if you were to multiply that out in a down sum, you would come to the same answer.